What if your LinkedIn post from 3 months ago could still reach your ideal buyers today? This can now happen with the new LinkedIn algorithm. So in this video, I'll show you how the new algorithm works, how to make your old posts surface again, and how to get your content on LinkedIn ranking across 3 different discovery channels. Up until now, LinkedIn's feed worked like most social platforms. You would post something, the algorithm would show it to some people in your network. If it performed above average, it could expand to outside of your network, and then it's gone. The whole thing was built around recency and reactions. But that's not how it works anymore. At least not entirely. LinkedIn rebuilt its algorithm, and that means that your content can now reach your exact buyer even if they don't follow you, as long as the content you're writing is the content that they are looking for at that moment. And this is how it works. The new system is called Unified Retrieval, and it does not match your content to people based on keywords or who follows you. Instead, it uses something called semantic embeddings, which just means that LinkedIn finds out exactly what your content is about and then matches it to a professional that is right in that research phase right now. And that only happens because your content fits semantically what that person is searching for. This is a fundamental shift because LinkedIn essentially moved from who do you know to who does need to read this right now. For B2B companies where buyers research for a long time before they ever talk to sales, this is a bigger shift than most any other algorithm shift has provided. This gets better because it doesn't just apply to what you post today. Think about how YouTube works. You subscribe to a channel, you watch a couple videos, and when you return to YouTube a few days later, you will see in your homepage at least one video from that same person that perhaps was posted 6 months, 12 months ago. It pulls old videos because it understands that you are into that research phase right now. You're interested in that topic. LinkedIn did not work like that before the shift. You would post, your post would work for a few hours, perhaps 2 days max, and it was pretty much done. But now, because the new algorithm understands the semantic context, it can pull a post that you've published months ago and bring it in to the feed, to that specific buyer's feed. And that post did not have to go viral. Actually, we're talking about posts that perhaps underperformed under your expectations, but they are now being pulled to that buyer because they are in that mode right now. So the content that you've published in the past has more value than you perhaps thought. And everything you publish going forward has a longer shelf life than anything you've published before. Now, this brings me to something that I hear from a lot of CEOs we work with. And I think this LinkedIn algorithm update finally kills that objection. If you are a B2B CEO or founder or your marketer that works with them, you know there's a good chance that these CEOs have resisted LinkedIn and posting because it feels like social media, and they don't want to do social media. You don't want to chase likes, you don't want to post for engagement. You're running a company after all, like you have more important things to do. I get it, and honestly, it is true that the old LinkedIn algorithm did reward social behavior above anything else. But that's not how it works anymore. The new system prioritizes what LinkedIn calls world knowledge. This is first-hand experiences, documented results, and technical data and insights. It's looking for content that provides genuine authority on specific topics. In practice, this means something thoughtful can now outperform something that got 100 reactions in the previous days. The algorithm is looking for depth, not noise. So does this content genuinely help someone who is researching the topic? If the answer is yes, then there's a big chance the algorithm is going to surface that to both people in your network and also people outside of it that have showed an interest to that topic. So to all the CEOs who've been sitting on the fences thinking that LinkedIn is just another social platform, well, it changed. It's basically a professional discovery engine, which is perfect for B2B. And here's where this goes even further. Because this LinkedIn algorithm shift does not just benefit what happens inside LinkedIn. There is a second layer to all of this that most people are still not taking advantage of. Essentially, LinkedIn has become the #1 most cited domains for professional queries across all 6 major AI platforms. This means that when your buyers are asking LLMs questions, there's a big chance that your LinkedIn content is showing up. And AI is not just linking to LinkedIn, it's actually reading your posts and is using the language that you're using to describe your company and the problems you solve to inform the knowledge that these LLMs have about your company, the clients you serve, the problems you solve. So this algorithm shift that already makes sure your content is resurfaced throughout the buyer's journey can also feed LLMs and help your buyers find you in different modes, in different platforms of where they do their research. LinkedIn is no longer just a social channel, and it's no longer just a discovery channel. It basically has 3 levers that it plays. You reach people in your feed when you post and you grow an audience. Your content resurfaces to the right buyers at the right time, and it gets pulled into AI answers when buyers are asking those exact same things that you're writing about. One effort and multiple ways of showing up to your buyers. And if you want to see exactly what sort of LinkedIn content is being cited inside ChatGPT, Perplexity, and Claude, I made an entire video on the topic, and you can click here to watch it right now.